Although Spain has the most powerful fiber network in Europe, currently there is a big difference between the connectivity of rural and urban areas. In fact, high-speed connectivity is only available for the 63% of people that live in rural areas. Due to this poor connectivity and the digitalization of most industries, people that used to live in rural areas are leaving them looking for new opportunities in big cities. But the big question is, why is there no good connectivity in these kinds of areas? And to answer it, we present Connecting the Unconnected, an analysis on how to promote internet access in rural and remote areas. From the operator's point of view, it's very difficult to invest in the connection of these rural areas because it is not profitable for two main reasons. The first one is due to the orography of these remote areas. It is complex to access them. Secondly, there are not enough people living there. If we look at how fiber to the home is deployed in Spain, we clearly observe the difference between urban areas like Madrid or Barcelona and rural areas like Castilla and León. Getting more into detail, we can check the deployment by each autonomous community. We see that communities with fewer inhabitants and with difficult access, such as Galicia, Asturias, Castilla and León, or Aragon, have less than 80% coverage. What are the plans of telco operators and the government for dealing with this problem? The 2021 General Telecommunication Law has been included in the Digital Spain Agenda for 2025. The main objective of this law is to cover all Spain with broadband and connectivity by 2025. This means 100 megabytes per second in the downlink. And what are telco operators doing? For example, Telefónica has created Bluevia, a FTTH fiber-neutral operator that will accelerate the deployment of fiber optics in rural areas of the territory. Bluevia will offer its network infrastructure not only to Movistar, but also to other operators wishing to use the network. But is fiber optics the only alternative to provide broadband connectivity to these areas? As we have mentioned before, there are rural areas where the orography forbids the deploy of this technology. However, there are other options to reach these remote areas. We could think of cellular networks like 3G or 4G, but we could not get 100 megabytes per second in realistic conditions. With the arrival of 5G, however, this speed could be achieved and will be an alternative, but without its deployment could be finished as early as 2025. Another option is WiMAX. With this technology, we could get broadband connectivity through radio link, reaching up to 70 kilometers in open field conditions. Its only downsides consist of the requirement of installing the antenna infrastructure in direct vision with a repeater, but as we can see in the map, it presents good coverage in plain low-density areas like the Castilian Plateau. For more remote places, such as mountain terrain, we have satellite communication. Last April, Hispasat and Autec reached an agreement to provide 100 megabytes per second to accelerate the digitalization of the rural world. Other possible but expensive solutions will be Starlink's satellite network. To sum up, promoting internet access in remote and rural areas is a real problem that telco operators are already working on. It's expected that by 2025, all of Spain will have broadband connectivity.